गुड लाइफ। ओके, तो मुझे शाश्वत और शिवांग ने बोला कि आएंगे, लेट्स सी। बट पॉइंट इज, आज हम we're going to Angular, little bit Angular, version 19 specifically। क्यों पढ़ना है? बिकॉज काम में we're using version 19, पहले कुछ और यूज हो रहा था, now like the things we're using is version 19 and turns out there's a lot of changes उसमें, तो gonna get better at that। तो in fact chat I should technically keep chat, I don't know, let's see। point is, oh by the way, मैंने logs से finally कर दिया and I have like some notes I've made for like ये चीजें। so it's actually really nice, like काम के लिए भी I've put up notes and personal projects के लिए भी whatever I'm gonna do, like it's so much better to like have it outside my head and like on something I can read upon कि like मैं सोच क्या रहा हूँ actually में, तो like दिमाग में सब अच्छा लगता है, but then it's like something which I think I have the answer to, when it's on paper it's like I don't have the answer to that, so like it's a good thing, like I'm gonna keep doing it anyway। point is I don't want to focus on chat, इसमें भी ज़्यादा ध्यान देना है, तो in case अगर मैं then like okay, point is we're gonna start Angular 19। और मेरे को ऑब्जर्वेबल्स के बारे में भी थोड़ा लाइक बेटर आइडिया आ गया है, हाउ टू लाइक काइंड ऑफ थिंक अबाउट देम, व्हिच डज इट लाइक डू आई हैव टू इंस्टॉल इट और RxJS, right? Oh lord। So how do I start an Angular project? Installation, let's go। Locally, let's go। We recommend you use Visual Studio Code? No। Required to run Angular, so I do have Angular CLI, yeah, a new project, NG new, CSS, SCSS less, I think probably better to do SCSS, just like you want to enable server-side rendering, no, or you want to get a zoneless application, let's wait, what is a zoneless application? On the Zone.js library to manage change detection, instead Zone.js automatically remove Zone.js. The core of zoneless application, complete elimination of Zone.js, which in traditional blah 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 blah. Explicit developers must provide explicit instructions to Angular. Also, I do want signals. Angular's reactive data when changing can trigger re-render. Also, I want a zoneless application, right? But schema input does not validate against. This is a bad error message, by the way. Like this should just be like, what's the issue? So what is the issue? Data path / name must match the pattern. Oh, okay. NG new, I guess. Just what would you like to name your, what name will you just this one, bro? SCSS, no, zoneless, अरे यार, what can do? NG new, practice. Let's go. Which AI tool? None. Thank you very much. Yeah. Where is my GitHub repository? Yeah. So let's go. Successfully initiated a Git. Oh yeah, मुझे GitHub से connect करना ना। The thing is, I got the hang of Angular in general, like basic program. But the issue is basics, but the fundamentals I like have to. I want to go through all of the document. Like the documentation should be in my head. That is my expectation, right? So, like I think I just need to sit down and like, just do it completely. So not let like just give like a proper weekend to it, or like throughout the week just आधा घंटा देता रहूँ मैं. Git. Wow, I forgot the git add origin. Wow, I completely forgot the git one. Git add origin. Git remote add origin. Git remote add origin. Yeah, thank God. Is there a git ignore? Yep. Node modules. Yep. Okay, git add, git commit, git oh. Push nothing commit. But what? Oh my God, Shivang, what up? क्या चल रहा है? Git mode add origin. हाँ, तो we just wanted to push. I can just a bit push by the way. I don't need it. Oh, there, that's good. Maybe just do this. Yeah, there you go. Why is that .vs code by the way? Is it like Angular क्यों मेरे को assume कर रहा है कि VS Code is like a default? Although VS Code not that bad. I know I'm saying that, but it's not that bad. In fact, there's this. So usually .NET you work with at क्या कहते हैं? In Visual Studio, right? But turns out, I think Microsoft ही बना रहे हैं .NET का जो foundation है वो बना रहा है. It's making like C# का dev kit for VS Code, and like it's open source. So I'm gonna be like, hopefully I can like pick up a few issues and like we just joke around. VS Code is not. I know, but like thing is ki, I don't know. I think like usually I prefer NeoVim, but it's just I'm kind of tired of like the whole war. You know, I'm just use whatever you want. Point is like if you're not shipping code, what's the issue? So I also want to like onto this. So that's why I want to use like C# के लिए. I also can't believe I started calling it C# and not C# anymore. But the thing is, I can only call it C if I'm good at it. You know, if I'm bad at it, I call it C#. I'm stupid. So yeah, like I want to pick something up and next spot is so it'll be just like a cool thing, you know. So that's why I'm going to use this like C# stuff at work. So काफी interesting है, by the way. TypeScript mentioned, by the way. So yeah. Anyway. Okay. Now we're just going to do like थोड़ा सा yeah. Wait, what? Wait, why are there two of you? Huh? Did you change your account and sometimes dude, I use VS Code as my debugger. और like I think इस वाले में तो कर्सर है लैपटॉप पे पर्सनल में, तो I use that जो PGN का एक लाइब्रेरी Go मॉड्यूल का है उसका like some debugging के लिए I ended up using a cursor for like the debugging. Like NeoVim, I know there's like debuggers there, but I just it's much better to use like I'm not used it to be fair, but like I don't know, just VS Code या cursor का debugging I just like it. So wait, anyway, so npm start is how you know start that, which is great. Watch mode for files, blah blah blah. Oh, so this is Angular ka default port. Interesting. Now that you've created essentials guide, so the thing is I know basics. तो ये पता है. If you prefer to immediately start करेंगे skip to the tutorial. Yeah, the thing is I want to do both in-depth thing and whatever तुम्हारा hands-on. But hands-on में इतना भी basic नहीं करना कि like this thing. The thing I want to like do is like specifically तुम्हारा fetching वाली चीज है, which I guess we can do here also. Yes, like this is a newer change. I think like my Angular में I think because this would be link करके. So this I know. Yeah. Communicating with input output. Input is basically props and React. Is like for a component in Angular. Output is like कि तुम्हें अगर what is it? Like I'm not sure actually. देखना पड़ेगा. Differable views, optimize images, anything not define a route. Oh, this stuff I'm not sure. This I've done थोड़ा. Create an injectable service. ठीक है. So you wanna just like do here? Because I don't mind doing it here. But इसका ज़्यादा time नहीं चाहिए मेरे को. So that's just the thing. So let's just source app. App में तो सभी है. App.component.ts. Oh, there you go. Router outlet. Interesting. So see signals. There you go. This is what I wanted. Localhost 200. There you go. So that's good. What else do I need? Update the template, which is this. Hamara HTML, right? What is spec is your test file. Config क्या है तुम्हारा? Application routes, providers. Provide browser global error listener. Provide zoneless change detection. We were using zone. We were not using zone. We were not using zones, right? Provide router. Routes is coming from this thing, which is nothing is there. Interesting. Okay. Update component style. ये सब तो ठीक. Oh, ये load हो गया. Technically, we can do this. Technically. Oh my God, Ansh, what's up? Oh, तुमने message करा था ना यार? Did I completely forget to respond? Oh my God, I completely forgot to respond. Okay, stream के बाद मैं वापस message करूँगा. Save. What? Is that like not it? Do I have to refresh? No. इतना करने के बजाय just better I do it here. Yeah. The content below is placeholder and can be replaced. Delete the template below. Started with your project. Okay. Yep, this is the HTML. No? The content above is a placeholder, end of placeholder. Router outlet. What is the router outlet for? We're gonna find out. It's for here. Ooh. And router outlet is a component, right? Declare class implements. Oh yeah, it's a component. Interesting. ये ng और init तुम्हारा ये सब. Oh, तो तुम्हारा तो declare हो रहा है. Is it a declaration like just? Interesting. Okay, so this is the component that we're importing from Angular, which is great. I think we can just start with like H1. I don't know. कुछ काम कर तो भूल गया bro, sorry. Dude, काम इतना हेक्टिक चल रहा है. Like, मतलब WhatsApp में barely देख रहा हूँ. And phone भी थोड़ा like barely देखना ही है. Like, अभी मैसेज सीप के बाद और मैं प्रॉब्लम मैसेज करता हूँ. Hey, let's go something. Where is SCSS? Let's go. तुम्हारे H1 के लिए let's do color as blue. Boom. Okay, simple stuff is done. ये दो क्यों आ गए? Okay. Yep, there you go. Okay, that's done. Simple. Update. Add a property called city. अपना काम करो. बस जनरेट आउट था. That's your serverless website. Serverless website. Ooh, interesting. Template में तुम्हारा ये है. Angular evaluates the contents of that. Okay, so I can just put that here, no? HTML का आगे मेरा. my title. Oh, title is function should invoke title. Ooh, but इसमें तो कुछ और दिखा रहा है. Or is it because title is coming from a signal? Okay, and what if I have protected read only title text is equal to Angular title text. ठीक है. तो अगर signal है, we're using it as a function. And then if it's a normal string, then we can just directly use it as a variable over here. Template तुम्हारे उसमें. But if it's a title, I think like थोड़ा समझ में आ रहा है. Because like now if like this is तुम्हारी automatically वैसे update होता है. I think that's the logic. So not bad. Okay, this is done. Add more marker. App user. Okay, this हो गया. तुम्हारे कंपोनेंट्स में कहाँ से लाऊं? इधर ही सब कर रहे हो. Let's not do that. Let's this is your index app root. This is your main JS जहाँ पे तुम्हारा bootstrap कर रहा है. And bootstrap में क्या हो रहा है? Yep, that's fine. Bootstrap is coming from Angular का thing. Okay, got it. And app config is coming from जहाँ पे तुम्हारा ये providers है. But I'll just do component. यही वाला कर लेता हूँ. क्या था? User dot component dot ts. तुम्हारा user dot html. But let's not do user dot html. Let's do user dot component dot right, and then user dot component dot scss. I believe तुम्हारे app में भी ऐसे, which in fact isn't just app.ts, but it's fine. I want to do it that way. तो तुम्हारा यहाँ पे export class user component could be there, but that's not good enough because यहाँ तुम्हारा component constructor होना चाहिए, and this comes from Angular core ID, right? There you go. And the selector of this should be तुम्हारा user. I think component is basically a template URL HTML. And then तुम्हारा style URL by the way. So we just have one for now. So SCSS, right? Yep, let's go. Okay. So क्या करना है तुम्हारे यूजर में? ये तो नाइसली गाय ये. Do I know you quick? एक सेकंड. कोई ना कोई आप had to upload image to Cloud and Read. Oh, Cloud and Read क्यों? Interesting. Oh, app user. Let's do app user. Okay, app user. App.ts. Let's go. तो तुम्हारा इसमें theoretically and metaphorically and all the other. Okay, why is not used with a थोड़ा पता है यार इसको. Crazy. So app user, there you go. And the thing is, I can't use it like this, right? I have to like give it. It may happen unexpected closing tag. Yep. The point is to actually do the thing, right? क्या डालना है इधर? h/h1 name created at protected you don't need name. इसका नाम लेना जोगिंदर. श्योर, देखो जोगिंदर. Created at this can be new date dot get get day dot to string. Okay, very nice. Boom. 6. चलो we can get date 11. और क्या? I want like चलो why not? Oh, so here's the thing. I think. Oh, okay. Let's try something. Signal, which is not showing up, which is great. Thank you. Signal of new date. Oh, so that sucks. Get milliseconds. Dude, I thought like this would change. No? But maybe it can change. Const date is equal to signal of date. What is it saying? A class member cannot have a const keyword, but that. What? Private identifier on a class body, class notification, public class. ले भाई this sir. सुना होते हो? See, I thought this should like update खुद से. That's the point of signal, right? कि तुम खुद से update कर रहे हो. Okay. Anyway, add more marker, blah blah blah. Great. Control for components. Okay, so let's put that back. Save that. So what happens if I remove the to string? Will it render? Will it not render? It renders, nice, but let's be consistent. Okay. That will be only is logged in. Actually, why am I doing protected? This should be like तुम्हारा is logged in is equal to false. And if it is logged in, is that how you do it? Whoa. That is how you do it, yeah. Oh, but it's private, no? Yeah. Oh, interesting. So I can't access private over here. Does not exist on type user comment type. Interesting. If I do like तुम्हारा private ether also. Private identifiers are not supported and expected. Ooh, interesting. So that's why I think people do this. तुम्हारा get is logged in. जहाँ पे actually I'm not sure if this is there. जहाँ पे basically returns तुम्हारा this dot hashtag logged in and then तुम्हारा set new login and this is basically your new login. Yeah. तो अभी तुम्हारा लॉगिन है तो ये दिखाओ एंड अगर नहीं लॉगिन है which I believe should be else this is a very basic stuff, dude. I want to skip this part jaldi se. Why are you complaining? Okay. Is server running at is my bad. Yeah, makes sense. So RxJS बाद में चलो login and तुम्हारा मेरे टू कर दिया. Got it. And in I believe if you put at input here, then तुम्हारे app TS में I can basically do this thing. Is logged in is equal to by default इसमें false है, right? I can do it like how do I like this? Type string is not supported. Oh. Huh. Wait, what? Oh no, I don't have to do it like this, right? How do I do it? Like that, yeah. True. Yeah, see? Interesting. And if I do false, then like ये तुम्हारा, so तुम्हारे यहाँ पे default when it's initializing तो ये set हो रहा है, and तुम्हारे input आने पे this is basically taking over. Nice. Okay. Next, add for node. I don't think we need to do this, but okay. This is ways of property binding. This is what we just did. Yep. Is editable, then basically इसको हम लिख डाल रहे हैं. Content is editable. This is like your yeah, properties basically. उसको bind करो to like what you have in your code, and you do it with this. Okay. Mentoring. This is where I use the parentheses, right? Yeah. So for example, button slash button. Also, in fact, app dot html. Right. Let's not give it only. And this should be login now. Yep. And tomorrow on play, it should essentially is logged in, should be true. What is the issue? Especially on callable, Boolean has no call signatures. What? हाँ, तो ये तो तुम्हारा get कर रहा है. How do I like call the thing? You should express serverless concepts good. Serverless में I'm done. मतलब then serverless is basically किसी और का server है ना. Also have to make a function on it for it. And not with set. Is log in callable to get access. Did you mean without? Ooh. Is logged in is equal to true. Bro, button क्यों नहीं? Oh, log in. Let's go. तो essentially तुम अपना state डिक्लेयर कर रहे हो and then तुम यहाँ पे अपना उस state को change कर रहे हो. Very simple. Log in, log out, log in, log out. Boom, 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 boom. You will directly connect database in the front end. हाँ तो server तो किसी और का है. Serverless means you don't need to create any backend. हाँ yeah, correct. तो Superbase तुम्हारा यही तो है. Superbase Firebase. Yep, this is done. Let's go. Add input. This we've done. Define input property. This is done. Output पे थोड़ा we had it out, right? When working with components, it may be required to notify other components that something has happened. Perhaps a button that has been clicked. Perhaps a button that has been clicked. An item has been added or okay. And a component need to communicate with the parent components. हाँ, this तुम्हारा like यूज सम कौन सा लेफ्ट था वो रिएक्ट में देयर इज अ हुक जो बेसिकली ना एक तुम एक रेफ पे अपने मेथड्स डिफाइन कर सकते हो जो तुम पेरेंट्स से कॉल कर सकते हो कहीं पे तो यूज करा था आई डोंट रिमेंबर बट नेक्स्ट हैव न्यू फीचर्स टू क्रिएट API also in front end हाँ API also in front end में कैसे तुम्हारा API फोल्डर ओ बाय द वे पता है मिडलवेयर जेएस को प्रॉक्सी जेएस में रीनेम कर रहे हैं which I don't know why custom events mentioned let's go temp APIs oh interesting this मेरे को पता you learn how to use the decorator and event emitter to communicate with the components to create the communication path from child to parent. Use the decorator class on the property and assign it in a value of type event emitter. Interesting. Okay. This would तुम्हारे लॉगिन के लिए जहाँ पे तुम्हारा increment count event. Okay. You do output as your auth event. You get a new event emitter. अंदर कुछ भेज रहे तुम्हारा boolean. Why do you have an issue? Oh, because false. Accepts too few arguments to be used as a required to call it first and write output. Oh, my bad. Yep. तो तुम्हारा बेसिक तुम्हारा स्टेट यहाँ पे एमिट कर रखा होगा. Now the component can generate events that can be listened to by the parent component. Trigger events by the emit method. Interesting. So basically तुम्हारा login user this dot auth event dot emit and यहाँ पे मैं अपना वैल्यू भेज रहा हूँ तो login पे true and तुम्हारा logout पे false. The emit function create an event with the same type as the event emitter instance. Okay. Complete the code following these tasks. But मैं parent में कैसे उसको तुम्हारा add item तो आ गया add item event which is add item of event. In the app component, update the template to listen to the event by adding the following code. Interesting. तो ये मैं event का मैं कहाँ पे डाल रहा हूँ? Update adding an output property called add item event. Okay. तो यहाँ पे ओके तो तुम्हारा auth event आ गया जहाँ पे मैं ये add item मेरे parent component में है right? Where is this add coming from? Update the add item method. Use the following code as this logic. What? But मेरे पास दो events है ना यहाँ पे तो. Okay, चलो let's try for like logout. Just a bit confused. We string complete in the child component the add item method जहाँ पे हम इसको emit कर रहे हैं. Okay, update the component template, app component template जहाँ पे listen to the emitted event by adding the following code. ये कहाँ से आ रहा है? Is it part 2? Child component तुम्हारा add item है. What about like your हाँ add item इधर है तो yeah so you need to do it from there. auth event, right? Yeah, and ये तुम्हारे app.ts में होगा, right? यहाँ पे तुम्हारा auth login क्या बोलो इसको? Just auth बुलाओ, इतना नहीं सोचो। तुम्हारा auth जहाँ पे एक तुम्हारा is logged in as Boolean. एंड उसके बेसिस पे तुम्हारे को let's try something. Title, zero title is equal to hi user. Oh, okay. But what if I don't do it? Just say type string is not assigned to writable string, writable signal string. There you go. So अगर मैं यहाँ पे सेट करूँगा तो technically my thing should just automatically hi user just if it is logged in तुम्हारा this else तुम्हारा oh, let's go. Nice. Okay, not bad. Go. Definitely, sometimes in development you end up with a lot of components that you need to reference in your app, but some of those don't need to be loaded right. Oh, lazy loading. Maybe they are below the visible fold or heavy blah 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 blah. Add differ block around the comments component. Ooh. Add a placeholder block to the differ block. The placeholder block is where you put HTML that will show before. Ooh, oh, this we should try actually. Okay, let's do that. Okay, तुम्हारा comments right. Oh, interesting. I can use it directly actually. Custom events you can't use like with self-closing tags. I think that's what I was really confused with. But these are your Angular components. Actually, hold on. Oh, so how do I like add a loading block? So what do I need to like? और तुम्हारा just कुछ भी चलेगा? Is there no like interesting? Twitter comments, loading comments. दिख नहीं रहा ब्रो कुछ? हाँ देखो add a minimum duration, minimum 2 seconds. Minimum 2 seconds. Ah, let's go. Okay. Add a viewport trigger. Differable views have a number of trigger options. Add a viewport trigger, so content will differ load once it enters the viewport. What? Add a viewport trigger, so the content will defer load once it enters the viewport. Okay, so viewport trigger is best used when differing content is far enough down the page that it needs to be scrolled to see. So let's add some content to our blog post to see. Okay. Ooh. Kind of get it. ये तो तुम्हारा default type है. But like I don't think it's doing what it meant to do over here. It's like fine. Optimizing images. Do we really care about this? I do not think so. But पढ़ लेते हैं just. Blah 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 blah. Image optimization. More handles by the ng optimized image director. Isn't this just lazy loading? Yep. So Angular is like make it easier for you to easy load, right? So it's just saying like React, you would basically do something like React, you basically call like lazy whatever, like import add slash component slash comments.tsx. And this will be your like what cons comment or whatever comments will be here. So you're essentially like doing that, but instead of itna sab karne ko, because like Angular has taken a template approach, it's saying ki like तुम template में बोल सकते हो कि जब viewport पे हो load this, and when you're loading this in the load state do this placeholder के लिए show this, and then actual जो तुम्हारा content है it should load this. So thing is like React and हमारा Angular is very like the way they structure their application is different because React uses तुम्हारा JSX, but Angular is using तुम्हारा HTML and whatnot. But the thing is, at least for state management, पहले Angular was better than React, but now all the frames are converging to like a similar system. So React में like when you update it re-renders, right? That is what's happening in your Angular now with Signals. Signals I think came like after 14 version, I'm not sure, but कभी तो आया था. But the whole concept कि like you don't have to worry about like a lot of things. It was like कि oh now that when you set it here, this will re-render. So like state management में सब लोग एक ही चीज़ पे करें, which is a good thing. Because then like you don't have to completely run everything, and like I think reactive component, like reactive state management is like a good thing to do it, a good way to do it. In order to leverage blah 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 blah, imports array, update source to be ng source. Okay. Got it. Prioritize important images. I guess you have a priority key. NG optimized image. ये by the way Next.js भी implement करता है इस feature को. By the way, in the image tag, Next.js also does it. I'm not sure if it's like a HTML thing or a Next.js thing or like a framework thing, but I think it's like an HTML thing. Finally, routing overview. App.routes. Okay. For most apps, there comes a point where the app becomes more than a single page application when the time inevitably comes, blah blah blah. Use the Angular router. Question is, does it have to be routes? I mean, it's better to have it routes, but okay. Add a routing provider in app.config. तुम्हारा routing provider provide routes, provide router from Angular core. Angular router. अभी कभी पढ़ना मेरे लिए like थोड़ा weird हो जाता है. Import routes from the app routes. Okay. So one sec. Let me just check if we're doing this over here also. Provide router. Provide router, no? Yeah. Bro. Oh, my bad. One sec. We do not have it. Huh? तो कैसे कर रहे हैं? How are these guys doing it? Okay. So do we not have the router module here? I am so confused. Is this? No, this is Angular का. Huh. Wait. What? Which step is this? Is the question. Oh, my bad. Sorry. I am the idiot. Provide router. Nope. This is the same issue. Routes. Yeah, app.routes. Feature routes and what? तो वो सब तो ठीक है, बट कर क्या रहे हैं इसके साथ? Export cons app. I know my screen नहीं कर, but like just 1 second. App module, router module for root, and this is related to the module itself. Inputs. That is so weird. Huh. Okay. Interesting. So this is one way to do it. It's not the only way to do it. Interesting. तो इसमें करना क्या था मैं भूल गया. Yep. Nav. This is your. Wait. Whoa. Yeah, router outlet is basically what your router ka thing, but let's okay, let's do something. Let's do some stuff, right? What is your route stuff? That thing. Okay. It needs to have a title and it needs to have a path. And it can be a component as well. Can be empty child routes specify components, load component, redirect to outlet, can activate, can match, can activate child, can deactivate, can load, blah 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 blah. Oh, these are dependency collection stuff. I'm not too sure क्या करता है, but okay, app dot routes. So we can need a title, which would be, let's say, home. The link क्या था उसका? URL path should be that. And then this would be your user. Okay. I have missed something. इसमें तो करा ही नहीं है. Oh, okay. Yeah. Component. Oh, so you're not doing it that. Oh, you're giving it the path, not the component. Oh, okay. Got it. One sec. पिछले वाले में क्या करने को बोला था? Oh, this I can just add it. Component should be your application. What? Okay, this should be your app. It's a component. User be your user component, and then we had a comment, right? Slash comments should be a comment component. Let's find out. And इसमें comments भी ऐड करते हैं तुम्हारे लिए. ये चाहिए मिल रहा है. /comments. Boom. What's the scene? Huh? Oh. Why is this here then? Oh, but not that. Oh, ये तो 2 सेकंड का लोडिंग by default हो रहा है. Yeah, but why is it loading just like everything? Add a title to properly each route. Okay. Does it mean that it change that thing? No, not do anything. Oh, the page title. Oh. With the Gujarati. Brother, where's the page title? I don't see anything changing. ना कुछ भी change नहीं होगा. Okay, but the thing is, why is it routing like? Oh, so that should I not add that? Okay. What is weird is कि is it because I have not put in the Oh no, same. Sorry. Nah, it's not that. It's not working as I expected at least. It's got different hair. Like why isn't this loading only the users? Okay, maybe आगे आएगा. Link link to a router is router link. Oh, what? Import the router link directive. App module. Router link. It's a directive. And तुम्हारे replace the HTTP attributes with router link. Should it be HTTP/router link/g, and now it should work. Nice, dude. What is your issue? Huh. Hey, I also don't see any blinking. I see complete white page. Yeah, error कर दिया मैंने. Responsible. Invalid configuration of path cannot start with slash. Oh, very interesting. Who would have thought? It cannot, in fact, start with slash. There you go. And कुछ भी नहीं हुआ. Oh, so इसके बिना it was blinking. Oh, so this is like to prevent the blinking. Got it. Why is the thing it's blinking? It refreshes. When we click on an internal link that exists within the app, why we will not see this performance can be. Okay, so router link is for more performance within the app. That अबे तो मेरा तो ये भी नहीं चल रहा. नहीं, ये तो मैं भी कर रहा हूँ. इसको रेंडर करा के देखिए. Very good. Obviously I'm doing something wrong. मतलब just not sure क्या कर रहा हूँ. Should render this. तुम्हारे इसमें फिर क्या ही है? इसको एक बार रेंडर करा. It's not like push it. Oh no. I don't. You can start. Yeah. It's also 10 by the way. 1 second. Let me stitch properly. Bro, what? मेरा ही गलत कर रहा है. दो बार क्यों आ रहा है? हाँ? What? I'm so confused. एक, दो. Yeah. It's like the whole twice. Why? What if I move this Weird. Uh, what? At least हमारा ये ये change हो गया. Okay, so this is changing. Great. Oh, so it is changing, but why is it showing this then? Do I need to remove something? Enable routing. App config provide routes. ये already हो रहा है. In the router component, router outlet तुम्हारा, which is this component. Update the template for the app component by that. Oh, you know what I think it is? I think I know what it is. This is your component ES1. Now, if इसमें the thing I have to do is now instead of this, I will do like home component and तुम्हारे इसमें HTML के उसमें I can just remove that. And boom, that's the logic. So तुम्हारा router outlet basically is like rendering that thing. So तुम्हारा normal app तो render ही रहा. And router outlet को क्या होता है? इसको भी router outlet is like it's like outlet basically क्या होता है तुम्हारा plugin connector, then plugin and component end, so it's rendering the component here itself. That's why दो बार रखा. Easy. That's fun to find out. Yeah. So now वो figure out हो गया. Boom. Forms. Let's not do forms right now. ng model. Banana and a ball. That's funny. It's two-way binding property. Oh no, क्या हो गया shit. Property binding and event binding. Why don't even like Golang का तुम्हारा वो जो होता है ना variable new string. This thing is called a beaver operator because like if you like rotate that, how do you rotate it? Then how do you like do is equal to मान लो ऐसे. So like apparently that looks like a beaver. So they call it a beaver operator. What is banana and a ball? NG model. Forms, I don't think right now is that important. Yeah, forms okay, validating forms okay. Injectable service, yeah. This is my main thing. Um, Dependency injection, let's go. Is one of the framework's most powerful features, blah 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 blah. In this how you learn how to create an injectable service. On the one way to use a service is to act. Whoa. One way to use this is to act as a way to interact with data and APIs. Oh, one way to use a service is to act with interact with data and APIs. Okay. To make a service reusable, you should keep the logic in the service and share it throughout the application code when it is needed. To make a service eligible, it has to make a service eligible to be injected by the DI system. Use the add injectable decorator. Okay. So. Okay. car.service चलो car.service.ts तुम्हारा add injectable I believe and this should be provided in तुम्हारा root basically means like तुम्हारे पूरे application को this will be there so export class car service bada bing bada boom. So this would have like the variables and all, right? Is that it? Okay. I'm just gonna pick it up, put it here. Return this cars, get car ID number. So these are the methods which are public to the class to like service में call करोगे. Boom. Injection phase dependency pet care dashboard component. In this activity, you have to inject a service and use it as a component. In the first part, how do you inject a service into a component? It has a convenient function called inject that can be used in the proper context. Oh, this context thing actually. Oh, DI context, right? Not injection contexts are beyond the scope of this tutorial, but you can learn. Yeah, this was giving an error failure. So let's take तुम्हारा home component, तुम्हारा card service, which should be injected. This would inject your card service. If you really want to go out of your way, you can also do like this to like be type safe, and then we make you this is your card service. Okay. अच्छा मेरे को ऐसे नहीं लॉक करने देगा. Print card. Const cards. This dot card service dot get cards. This returns an array, right? How do you print the cards? I guess we can just be like you. Graphic button add कर दो. Print cards. This is your event binding, by the way. Okay. Yep. And then तुम्हारे स्टेज में there you go. Nice. So तुम्हारे services में you did the HTTP calls and all, right? This is what I actually wanted. So yes. Oh, I should be going through the essentials also. But you inject का ये हो गया. Inject the class service. This dot display. Whoa. Okay, this is display. Constructor-based dependency injection. In the previous used inject function to make resources available, providing them to your components is one pattern, and it is useful to know that there is another pattern for injecting services or constructor-based dependency injection. Specify. Oh, okay. So this we can start noting down now. Dependency injection ways. One is your inject function. The other is your construct-based dependency injection. Does this have any code snippets? Does block set have code snippets? Is the question. Oh, it does. Nice. Angular. TypeScript, no? JavaScript बोलो यार. Okay. Export class, home component. जहाँ पे तुम्हारा cars car service, right? Oh no, अरे भाई क्या करते हो? JavaScript. Let's do the proper inject from handlers dashboard import service from yes export class and component export class component जहाँ पे तुम्हारा car service is equal to inject और तुम्हारा car service. Yep. You specify the ISO parameters to the constructor function of a component and will make the resources available to your component. Interesting. So तुम्हारा यहाँ पे oh, you're giving it as private. So you're just passing it to the constructor and like Angular तुम्हारे लिए क्या करेगा? Injecting services in-depth guide. In-depth guide तो चाहिए bro. And you make those resources available to your component. Angular will do that. Got it. Use the private keyword. There are few things for you. Use the private keyword becomes a property you can use in your class in the injected class. Okay. Use the private keyword. It's like very basic stuff also. Card service is the variable you can use. Card service is the injected service. Now you give this a try. I just did, dude. Pipes. Oh, dude. Observables पे आ गए क्या? Oh, these are like pipes is just a general concept इसमें. Not important. Formatting data with pipes. Not important. Data pipe. Add pipe. Not important. Next steps. Oh, हो गया. Damn, that was easy. Angular's roadmap. I want to do like. This is Angular roadmap. Nah, I want blocks now. Essentials पे आते हैं. Composition of components. Here's a simplified example of user profile. Blah 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 blah. Reactivity with signals. Let's go. यही तो चाहिए था. Okay. Signals. An angler use signals to create and manage state. Boom. Signals are used to create and state. Signal is a lightweight wrapper around a value. What does that even mean? Lightweight wrapper around a. Oh, does it mean something like just like? Okay. I'm just guessing. It's something like अगर तुम्हारा function signal बन रहा है. You take in the value, whatever value it is, and you're gonna do like you're going to do something like set, which would be like new value. This is gonna be like type of value, and this is gonna be like const. Current value is equal to value. This would be like current value is equal to new value. Something like that. In fact, this would be better over like that. So now when you're using like, so it is, and like तुम्हारा get kind of thing जरूरत है. So because this would be like value or value, something like that basically is what I'm imagining it means. To create a signal for holding local state, Morgan read a signal value by calling it. Signals are functions. Okay. Signals are functions. Also giving like a higher order function basically, I think. Yeah. Change the value of the signal by calling it set method with a new value. You can also update the method to change the value based on the previous value. Huh? You gotta try that, dude. But first, methods. Okay, similar functions. Actually, wait. Okay. Methods. Call function to get value. Set new value. What was update? To change the value based on the previous value. To change value based on previous value. तो तुम्हारा करेक्ट क्लिक उसको अपरकेस कर देगा. Angler tracks where signals are read and updated. The framework uses this information to do additional work, such as updating the ROM with the new state. This ability to respond to changing signal is known as reactivity. Let's go. Oh yes, dude, यही तो मेरे को तब से चाहिए था. A computed expression. Signals. Oh, signals are pretty simple, dude. I think once you know तुम्हारा React, this just becomes much easier. Is a signal that produces its value based on other signals. Signal that produces a value based on other signals. Is that right? Okay. So, computed first name dot capitalize uppercase. What am I saying? I'm so confused. A computed signal is a read-only signal. Okay. Read-only signal. It does not have a set or an update method. Instead, the value of a computed signal changes when any of the signal changes. Oh, so essentially, तुम्हारा signals is like for personal. I'm just gonna call it map React. This is your use case. This is your map to React. This is your use effect. That's how I'm understanding it. Okay. First name signal computed. Oh, okay. अब समझा तो तुम्हारा जब now you're setting the name, this is because तुम्हारा first name change हो गया, this is gonna run again. It's gonna update with this, but you have to keep calling it. Makes sense. Using signals in components. Yep. Style expired. Show trial duration. Active trial. This style.set is true. And this show trial duration may want to know more about active signals, in-depth signals guide. I would not mind. ये in-depth guide कहाँ पे आ रहा है? हमारा ये पहले नहीं आता. What is your issue? In-depth guides. तो गाइड का पेज ही नहीं बना. It's a fancy animation, yeah. Okay, so this is basically got it. तुम्हारे style and तुम्हारे style expired पे like dependent करता है ये. So this would be, or should you show the trial duration or not? Got it. That's it. Dynamic interfaces with templates. Okay. Is valid user ID. Oh, it's a signal, right? You have to call it as a function. Okay. So disabled false, and then you can also bind to assume attributes by prefixing with the attribute name. Oh, if it's automatically handle the DOM properties. Okay. It's a dynamic property. So okay. Boom. Oh wait, what? Yep. Delete करो ना. Signal. I don't have core snippets over here. Right here, that's fine. What did I need to add? Dynamic properties are set by prefixer. PPTR keyword name, whatever. Oh, it's called attribute only. Dynamic attribute. Prefixing by dot roll, list roll, and let's add an element with parentheses. Yep. This is your event binding. You can use Angular's built-in event variable inside the function call. Oh, this is going to be your event handling host load. Okay. Pass an event to a function with the event variable. Okay, it's also like almost 10:30. So I think like major signal and computer का जो था वो हो गया है. I'm guessing this is a signal. Damn, दिखाया नहीं. Modular design with dependency injection. Services are usable pieces of code that can be injected. Similar to defining a component, services are comprised of the following: typescript decorator with that injectable. Allows you to define which part of the application can access the service via the provided intent is typically root to allow a service to be accessed from anywhere within the application. A TypeScript class that defines the desired. Yep. This is your how to use a service. You use it with the inject thing and then your constructor based whatever it is. Constructor based approach. Got it. What are my next steps? Yeah, in-depth, this is what I require. Component in-depth guide, template in-depth guide. I would rather have component in-depth guide. Okay. Huh. अबे वो in-depth guides इधर है bro, मैं क्या कर रहा हूँ? So I want to go to in-depth guides. Yeah. That notifies interested consumers. Signals can contain any value from primitives to complex data structures. You read a signal value by calling its getter function, which allows Angular to track where the signal is used. Okay, so I'm going to do a lot of stuff off stream now. Let's see. Take a second. Also, शाश्वत है ना पूरे स्ट्रीम में, तो crazy. Also, by the way, अपना जो एक प्रोडक्ट है open source का, they released a version 4 and it's like really nice. Like UI and all, बहुत सारे changes है, but like they ended up releasing the version 4 like yesterday and like it's insane. तो अभी the same document पे feature that was there इसी repo का part है, तो क्या कहते हैं, lot of effort went into V19. It's pretty happy. It's pretty good and I'm like happy. So yeah, very nice. I like it. In fact, like there's a small thing I have to check. Layout shift में एक हो रहा है. It's like a small thing. So I'll check that. But later, like अभी तो in-depth guide basically. Okay, so this is what I need. Signals may either be writable or read only. Writable signals, okay. Can be writable or read only. तो ये writable signals में आ जाता है. Provide an API for updating the values directly. Provide an API to update values. Okay. You create a writable signal called signal function with the signal's initial value. To change the value of a writable signal, dot set here. To compute a new value from the previous one. Oh, so this is literally your use state, bro. हमारी use state में भी React में, you essentially, if you had to access previous state, prev, and then you do like prev plus 1. Dude, they're ripping off React. This is insane. Oh, sorry. Did I say use state over here? I meant set state. Yeah. तुम्हारा जो set function आता है use state से, have the type writable signal. Yeah. Computer signals, read only signals that deliver. Okay. Oh, this is your. Okay, this is okay. And this is your computed signals, which are read only. Read only signals. जहाँ पे तुम्हारा derive the value from other signals. Oh, this is your computer expressions, right? Derive value from other signals. Yeah, this is your expressions. Got it. Who computed? I'm so confused. Okay. The double count depends on that. Okay. Computed signals are both lazily evaluated and memoized. Bro, I swear to God, React. lazily evaluated and memoized. This is basically a use memo. Crazy. Derivation function does not only calculate until its value until the first time you read double count. The calculated value is then cache, which is memoization, and if you read double count again, it returns the cache value without recalculating. If you can change count, Angular knows double count's cache value is no longer valid, and the next time you read double count, its new value will be calculated. Dude, I swear, you can like go through the documentation of a framework and like actually indicate it. Even तुम्हारे React का जो documentation है, they have like really good documentation, especially तुम्हारे what is it? Managing state. Just like your normal docs, it's like very well written. So also, can you hear that by the anyway, that's not the point. As a result, you can safely perform computationally expensive derivations such as filtering arrays are not writable signals. Yep, produce a compilation error because it's not a writable signal. Computed Angular is a open source thing, no? Imagine just contributing to Angular. I think I started the repository. Oh, dude, I'm going to do things. कुछ तो issue बताओ. Are you kidding me? Huh? Brother. Hey, connected callback. These are your custom components. Which call I have? Oh, other call I have. Yo, I'm a bit confused, but okay. Ooh. Damn. This is insane. Was Angular a monorepo? I don't think. Oh, Shivank. Angular is a monorepo. तुम्हारा @angular/core. Yep. अब तुम्हारा. Where is public API? Source. Core. Yeah. Who would have touch? Which makes sense, because तुम्हारे like बाकी जो you get like Angular / all these things, these are different packages, right? So makes sense to have a monorepo for it. It's just like, damn, I didn't think monorepo hoga, but it makes sense to have a monorepo. Application module. Oh, so this is that your thing only, no? Application module. Oh, इसमें है ही नहीं, कहाँ पे गया? Oh, create ng module. So, oh, application config ये तो था ही, right? कि नहीं था? I put the spelling wrong, my bad. Yeah, see, there you go. Import application config from Angular core. Yeah, nice. Damn. It's nice to like understand like source code of like also बहुत कुछ करा नहीं है इस पे, but I don't know. I think like I'll go to Blaze. Oh, I thought this is something else. Modules. What are modules here? Okay. I think this is just like perf utils e2e. Yeah, this is not great. Yeah, but 1.1k issues is insane. Crazy. Dev tools, contributing docs. So this is your main, तुम्हारा packages. core RxJS interop. Crazy. Source change detection. तुम्हारा I think Zone.js and all. Either that or like the change ref जो तो हमने देखा था. It's like if you don't have zones, then like you need to do that. But yeah, renderer. I think this is render platform. Zone. There you go. Zone. Not bad at all. Anyway, not being distracted. Computer signal dependencies are dynamic. What the hell does that mean? If the signal is actually read during the derivation of track, for example, in this computed, the count is only read if the show count is true. Huh? The count signal is only read if the show count signal is true. Show count signal is this, correct? When you read the conditional, nothing to see here is returned without reading the count signal. Oh, okay. This means that if you later update count, it will not result in a recomputation. If you set to true, then read the true condition and then the derivative re-execute and take the branch where. So this is your dependencies are dynamic. Okay. Dependencies are dynamic. If there is an if condition and the branch does not have a signal, then it does then have a signal x. Then on change of x, it does not update anything or does not re-render because it did not hit that branch upon in the first place. Not hit that branch in the first place. Yes, first place. Nice. When you read the conditional count, if show count is false, also I think like we should make a proper application. Up to I think basic idea आ गया. Input output का हो गया. Forms I think like that's fine. I think I'll just practice that. Say forms is not a big deal, but like actually like getting your data, all those things, because your HTTP calls those happen through observables. We should an HTTP API call. Yeah. Reading signals in all push components. Oh, effect ये तो देखना था. Yeah. What is effect? Signals are useful. Is an operation that runs whenever you can create an effect. Oh, effect is literally effect. Huh. तो अब कंप्यूटर सिग्नल्स के बारे में मैं कैसे सोचूं? So I'm sorry, this is not exactly that. Better to not map it to that. Although there's a little effect there. Better to not map it there. So when you read a signal with an on-push components template and your track signal as a I don't know what on-push components are, but it's fine. We need to get to effect. Signals are useful because I think this week signals are useful because they notify industrial consumers when they change. Yes. An effect is an operation that runs whenever one or more signal values change. Operation that runs whenever one or more signal value changes. You can create an effect with the effect function. Effects always run at least once. Always run at least once. When an effect runs, it tracks any signal value reads. Whenever any of the signal values change, the effect runs again. Similar to computed signals, effects keep track of the dependencies dynamically. Dynamic dependencies, similar to computed signals. Okay, dude, I'm pretty sure this is not computer protection. This is your. I can remove this whole block only. Yeah, it's your computed signal there, so I don't have to worry about that. Also, I'm not sitting in a good posture right now. So yes. Oh, okay. Never mind. I thought something. तो इसमें कुछ चल रहा है क्या? इसमें 6 GB RAM क्यों ले रहा है मेरा? Is it the AngularDev server? Components is not used within the app. That's fine. Would have been the server, but that's fine. Actually, log से कितना ले रहा है? 92, not bad. Not bad. Where is the and only track signals which were read in the most recent executions. Effects are always executed asynchronously. During the change detection process. Oh, so I should probably read about the change detection process, right? Use case for effects. Effects are rarely needed in most application code. Brother, you are wrong. But maybe in specific circumstances. Here are some examples of situations where an effect might be a good solution. Login data being displayed. Okay. Keeping it in sync with local storage. Adding custom DOM behavior that can't be executed with template syntax. Custom heading to a canvas. Ooh. Interesting. When not to use effects. Avoid using effects for propagation of state changes. This can result in expression change after it has been checked with definite software updates or unnecessary change detection cycles. Use computed signals to model state that depends on other state. Got it. Bro, ये तो okay. By default, you can only create an effect within an injection context. Injection context. This is something I wanted to know. Injection context. When you have access to the inject function, the easiest way to satisfy the requirement is to call effect within a component directive or search constructor. By default, you can only create a. Okay. By default, effects can only be created within a injection context. The easier to satisfy the component is to qualify with a component directive or a service constructor. Okay. Register a new effect. Okay. Alternatively, you can assign the effect to a field which also gives it a descriptive name. Okay. Can assign effect to a field which also gives it a descriptive name. Yeah. To create an effect outside the constructor, you can pass an injector to effect via its options. What? Oh, to create an effect outside the constructor. Okay, wait. I think I need to actually note it down. You have access to the inject. When you have access to the inject function, when you have access to the inject function, um, call within a component, directive, or service constructor. Now we're talking. So the benefit of writing notes like this is कि like मेरे को फिर बाद में एंगुलर के डॉक्स नहीं आना पड़ेगा unless I daily need it. So आवाज आ रही है क्या by the way? ड्रम्स वगैरह की because why? हाँ brother पता नहीं कितने टाइम से इसकी कर रहा है. 1 hour and 46 minutes. Wasn't this cancelled? Brother मैंने तेरे को Discord पे 2 बार चेक करा. Check Discord. Damn. And तेरा नाम मैंने पहले 10 सेकंड में लिया by the way. Just saying. The easiest way to satisfy this requirement is to call an ordinary. You can assign the effect. 658025. What is 658025? Did I miss something? Hard पर oh damn I can delete it. It's fine. So cheap आ जाएगा. Oh no, not block. Damn, I did not read. Okay, you're not blocked. Was it your friend coming? हाँ, he's message करेगा तेरे वाला. वो 10:30 उसकी फ्लाइट उसके लैंड ही हुए 9 बजे. तो एयरपोर्ट से इधर आना टाइम बहुत टाइम लगता है. तो yeah, don't worry. Bro, oh you removed it. Thanks, Ashwin. Bro, almost block कर दिया था. You can assign the effect to a field. ठीक है. So this doesn't have to run inside. Oh, this is a component, right? Component कर सकते हो. And initialize logging, but where is that called? That is the question. Injector. I'm just gonna copy this code snippet and boom. Thank you very much. What? Not APL. Thank you very much. This is good old JavaScript. Technically not JavaScript, but it's fine. It's fine. Destroying effects. When you create an effect, it is automatically destroyed when its enclosing context is destroyed. That means effects created within components are destroyed when the component is destroyed. The same goes for effects within. Okay. Effects are destroyed when its context is destroyed. Context now. Enclosing context, whatever that means, dude. Enclosing context, right? Oh, bro, I need to like sync up with text return an effective that you can destroy them manually by calling the dot destroy method. You can combine this with add here. Advanced topics. Signal equality functions. When creating a signal, you can optionally provide an equality function which will be used to check whether the new value is actually different from the previous one. Oh bro, ये अपने on-time के code में भी है. I remember like socket का उसमें we were like doing this for the store, I think. Yeah. By default, signals use referential equality. Object is let's go. Reading without tracking dependencies. Rarely, you may want to execute code which may read signals within a reactive. Suppose that when current user changes its value of counter should be logged, which reads both signals. Just log the message when correct. However, if the effect should only run when current user changes, then incidental changes you can prevent by calling this getter with untracked. Oh, okay. Untracked is also useful when an effect needs to invoke some external code to be treated as a dependency. Interesting. If cleanup functions on cleanup. Effects might start long operations which you should cancel. The effect is destroyed and runs again before the first operation finished. When you create an effect, your function can optionally accept on cleanup. Oh, bro, this is literally तुम्हारा use effect. This is literally तुम्हारा use effect. तुम्हारा use effect जब तुम return करते हो, you return a callback जहाँ पे तुम cleanup कर रहे हो. भाई मैं tweet मारा हूँ इस पे. This tweet worthy. Angular. Anyway. Using signals with RxJS. Go RxJS interop. RxJS interop. Shivang. कहाँ गया वो? RxJS interop. Let's go. Oh, Shashwat, by the way, Angular का जो code base है, it's a mono repo. हमारे सारे packages इधर है. So at Angular/code जो तुम्हारा आता है, it's essentially taking it from here, dude. And 1.1 के issues, not bad at all. तो कितने के stream कर रहा है? Almost 2 घंटे, insane. इसके बाद मेरे को और करना है, bro. So, मैं सोच रहा हूँ क्या बनाऊँ इसके साथ. Lord. Actually, forget Lord. क्या बना सकता हूँ इससे? Oh, नहीं, never mind. ज़्यादा complex हो जाएगा. Actually, can it Angular? नहीं, I need like next layer. Or do I? Oh, Vuechain to my child को access देता है basically. Yep, I know some Angular. My canvas and ये तुम्हारे HTML में वो होता है. Oh, मैं इसकी templates में देखना होगा. For Angular 8, you need to use Vuechain like this. Nice. Bro, but I don't think मेरे को chance लेना चाहिए. Actually, मैं उसको React में बना के फिर Angular में convert कर सकता हूँ. वो मैं अपने existing application Angular में convert कर सकता हूँ. क्या बनाया मैंने? काफी कुछ बना है. हाँ, काफी कुछ कर सकते हैं. Anyway, using signals with RxJS, sir. ecosystem, the Angular RxJS Interrupt package. Let's go. Create a signal with an RxJS. Oh, bro, ये तो ज़्यादा नहीं चाहिए. Observable way RxJS से आ रहा है. So observables are also very fun actually, but two signal converts to single. Okay? A signal representing the counter observables value. Oh, तो observable जब change होगा, I believe it's the count base. I guess. Create an RxJS observable signal from a signal to observable. Wow. Nice. Okay, so तुम्हारा that's fine. मेरे को index पे चाहिए था, right? Blocks. Signals का index हमने कर लिया था. So dependent state with link signal. What is link signal? I don't think link signal. We use the signal function to hold some state in an Angular code. Sometimes the state depends on some other state. For example, imagine a component like let's use select a shipping method for an order. Okay. The select option defaults to the first option. I'm gonna go and sleep now. Good night. Thanks for joining. मैं भी जाने वाला हूँ. मेरे को already. Of signal, its value may change if shipping options changes. Select option may contain a value that is no longer a valid option. Correct. अगर ये change होता है, if this changes, this may change. Function has to create a signal that holds some state that is intrinsically linked to some other state. Ooh. Okay. Boring. Resources experimental. Yeah, then I don't need it. Components. Oh god, bro. Templates. Hey, इतना नहीं है. Actually, आज सोना नहीं सोना. कल सुबह उठ के कर सकता है यार. तो signal have a better rate of signals, which is good. जानने की तुम्हारा ये HTTP client जो है जिससे हम API calls करते हैं, वो कैसे मतलब इसके वो करना setting up HTTP client. Provide HTTP client, providers, config service, inject HTTP client with fetch. Wow. GCP support. Wow. Making requests. Observables created by HTTP clients may be subscribed any number of times. Blah 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 blah. Fetching JSON, HTTP get, config, API config, subscribe to the response आ जाता है. Interesting. Oh, I should go through this actually. I don't know everything. Internationalization. Damn, I 18N. Sorry. Drag and drop animations. मैं stream में दिख भी लाऊं क्या? Okay. Oh, शास्त्र चला गया. Okay, this is nice actually. Yeah, it's on 11 also, so I should actually end stream and do other stuff. Actually, like, my main thing was signals or like computer signals के through में जाओ, because like वो काफी चीजें चल रही है code में, so I want to like get familiar with that. So good stuff. Anyway, thank you for everyone who joined. Good stream. I would say good stream. Chalo, bye bye. Good night.